Mr. Shegun, what's wrong? Why the long face?
It's my harvest too. I planted ginger on 1 hectare last season, but I only harvested 5 bags. The crops didn't grow well at all. I won't plant this crop again.
Wait a minute, Mr. Shegun. Do you know that Nigeria is one of the top producers of ginger in the world? Do you also know that ginger is on high demand even though it's expensive? This isn't the time to stop planting ginger. To get the best, bountiful harvest, you just need to observe good crop practices and pamper your crops with Indorama Granular Urea Fertilizer. Nigeria is the 5th largest producer of ginger in the world after India, China, Nepal, and Indonesia. In our country, Kaduna produces the most ginger, followed by Gombe, Bauchi, Benue, Nasarawa, and others. Ginger is sold in fresh, dried, or powdered form. For ginger to grow well, you need fertile, loamy soil with good drainage to avoid waterlogging. You will need to make ridges for the crop. Ginger needs rainfall of about 1,500 millimeters and an average daily temperature of about 30 degrees centigrade to grow well. Ginger doesn't have seeds. To propagate ginger, you will need to plant the rhizome itself. Select the mature ginger rhizomes you want to plant. Once the buds begin to sprout, cut them into small pieces called sets. Each set is about 3 centimeters and has at least 1 bud. Store the sets to be planted until you're sure they're growing before planting. Once rainy season begins, plant the sets inside a hole 8 centimeters deep and make sure the buds point upwards. Leave a space of 30 cm by 30 cm between the ginger sets as you plant them. Plant the ginger at 1,500 to 1,800 kilograms per hectare. To plant ginger, you need both organic and inorganic fertilizer. Apply the compost manure as you plow the soil before you plant. Apply 80 kilograms of nitrogen, 30 kilograms of phosphorus, and 40 kilograms of potassium per hectare for healthy crops. You will apply P and K at planting as base soil. To supply your crops with adequate nitrogen, apply 4 bags of Indorama Granular Urea Fertilizer per hectare in 2 split doses with broadcasting. Apply the first dose during the earthing up stage and the second dose during rhizome development.
Thank you, Mr. Haruna. Now how about the weeds and pests? How do I get rid of those ones?
You can take care of the weeds in a ginger farm by hand or with herbicides. Apply pendimethalin at 1.5 kilograms AI per hectare. The major pests that attack ginger are mites, shoot borers, and leaf borers. You can control nematodes by treating infested rhizomes with hot water at 50 degrees centigrade for 10 minutes. Using rhizomes from nematode-free areas as planting material, and using resistant varieties in areas with high nematode population. You can control ginger shoot borer by spraying malathion 0.1% in monthly intervals as soon as infestation is noticed. You can control rhizome scale by spraying it with 0.05 methylparathion 2 to 3 times or by dipping rhizomes in 0.05 dimethylate at planting. To control some diseases that affect ginger, like leaf spot, you can use Captain 50WP at 800 grams per hectare.
Mr. Haruna, you have done me well. Look how my ginger has grown after I applied the practices you taught me and used Indorama Granular Urea Fertilizer. This season will be my biggest harvest yet.
That's the way, Mr. Shegun.
But how do I harvest the ginger to make sure I don't spoil the harvest?
Ginger takes about 9 months from planting to maturity for harvest. The rhizome can be harvested at different times depending on what you want to use it for. If you need fresh ginger, harvest 6 months after planting. If you need mature ginger rhizomes, harvest 9 months after planting. Sometimes, ginger rhizomes can be left in the ground for up to 2 years so it continues to propagate. In Nigeria, harvesting starts in October and continues into May the next year. You can harvest ginger by hand or with machines such as the mechanical digger. Ginger may yield up to 25 tons per hectare. Depending on the kind of product you want, you can wash the ginger with boiling water and dry to make dried ginger, or you can then grind it to make powdered ginger, or you can process it as fresh ginger, peeled finger, ginger paste, or ginger oil. If you want a bountiful harvest with big healthy crops, use Indorama Granular Urea Fertilizer.